Previously on Vin's Life in Japan, I shared my Japanese learning journey, the struggles, the reality, and the tips that worked for me. But once you've mastered the language, what's the next step? For many international students, the next step is to entering a Japanese university. So, in this episode, let's talk about what it's like to study at the university in Japan and how to make the right choice based on your future plans. So first, we have to ask ourselves, why are you going to the university in Japan? For example, if you plan to return home after studying, the school's reputation and program's ranking matter a lot. Universities like Waseda University, Keio University, and also the University of Tokyo are highly recognized internationally and can boost your job opportunity after your graduation, even if you choose to go back to your home country. But if you want to stay in Japan, then I think the university's ranking and also the Japanese proficiency matters more than your major. And the Japanese companies have a very strict hiring systems for new graduates, and graduates from top-ranked schools usually get priority in job application. So your major is important for sure, but how well you speak Japanese and whether you graduate from a well-known university play a big role in the job hunting system. And Japan has universities all over the country, but should you study in a big city like Tokyo, or is a smaller city a better choice? And big cities such as Tokyo, Osaka, and then Nagoya, for sure they could offer you more career opportunities. It's very international and you've got a lot of things to do. But setback is the living cost is very high and you will face more competition. And there are also smaller cities like Hiroshima, Fukuoka, or Kanagawa, and they could offer you a quieter and more focused environment for you to study. But the setback is you will have fewer job opportunities, especially for international students. If you want the full city experience and you can afford the living costs, then go for the great Tokyo area. But if you are looking for a peaceful and budget-friendly study experience, then a smaller city might be a better choice. And here in Japan, you go to the English taught program and also the Japanese taught ones. Many universities now offer English taught program, making it easier for international students to study in Japan. If you plan to work in Japan, then I think studying in Japanese will give you a huge advantage because it improves your language skills and helps you adapt to the culture. But if you are just here for a degree and do not plan to stay here longer, then I think English taught program might be a good option. So if your long-term goal is to build a career in Japan, try to study in Japanese, even if it's challenging at first, but it will be worth it. And last, let's talk something about international students don't realize until it's too late. Internship. If you plan to return to your home country after your graduation, internship experience at famous Japanese companies or multinational firms will also look amazing on your background. And even if you don't stay in Japan, but companies will see it as valuable international work experience. If you plan to stay in Japan, then internship can also make job hunting much easier because many Japanese companies actually hire interns as full-time. So it's one of the best way to get into the job market here. Don't wait until your last year. Start looking for internship early. So that's its university life in Japan. It's not just about studying, it's about choosing the right school, the right city, and making the most of the opportunities like internship and also language learning. In the next episode, I will talk about what it's really like to work in Japan as a foreigner. So if you are interested, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notification so you don't miss it. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.